YouTube, T Shop, what's up? Good stuff. Like, I can't believe my AI content, dude, just got more views, which is wild. We're gonna check out some new things with AI, which I'm kind of excited about. Quen, of course. We gotta talk about Quen. That's another one. Um, AI changes every day, man. It's just like so wild. It's like there's new updates, new models, new tools. I have some dope demos to actually show you like what also graphic designers irrelevant, like kind of wild, like their job is non-existent. Once as someone who's trained with AI, like AI tools, great. Oh wait, let me change that right there. Yeah, I gotta change my little header. Business secrets. I like that as a hook right there. Wait till we warm up. Got some new members inside the AI community. Tomorrow's going to be the last day before the prices double. But members are good. Everything's looking good. What's up, John? Good to see you. We have some new members. Giving them. Some members are doing all good. Oh, whoa. That's a whole essay. I'm not going to read. I'm going to say just write me. I'm not even going to read this. I'm going to use AI to write a nice response. AI is just saving me so much time. Man, 5 o'clock or the 6 o'clock show, we went over some of the best 12 AI tools that I use every single day that give me such a competitive advantage that allows me to get more work done in a day than most do in a week. That was a great episode. If you're inside the community, you'll get that list of tools. Well, technically, you already have them, which is kind of cool. So that's why, like, it's so hard to stay up to date with what are the best tools, what are people using them for. So the 5 p.m. show did really good. Nice, super. I'll respond to this later tonight. Then I'm chatting with members, making sure they're onboarded. But we have some more updates too. Actually, some really cool updates with. Let's play with Quen for a second here. Like, Quen just came out. Like, that's a thing now. Like, let's play with Quen. Quen AI. So basically, if you haven't heard, I know it literally just came out. Like, not even a day ago. New here, but have you talked about how to use AI to better curate prospect outreach talk track? You should be creating content instead of content outreach. You should be, if you're not creating content, then cold outreach is not really going to help your business, unfortunately. So the new Model 3 came out. This is the new Quen. But the really, and it's supposedly smarter than DeepSeek, smarter than O1, smarter than O3 Mini, smarter than Grok, smarter. This one breaks my heart. Smarter than Gemini 2.5. What? That it's not. I'm not gonna mean I'm gonna like switch over because Gemini has a 1 million context window that's completely free. So it's not like I'm switching already. Like still gonna play with it. Um, but basically charts just say bigger number, smarter model. That's like, let's be honest, we don't really care what these numbers say. But at the end of the day, playing with them. What's up, Alfredo? Good to see you. So new model, but and then here's something interesting. What I did was I asked ChatGPT because, like, I want to download it. This reminds me back in the day when DeepSeek came out, and you want to play with DeepSeek. What's up, Nicole? I'm glad you guys are hanging out on YouTube. You get to see everything in luxury horizontal view. Um, so I asked ChatGPT. We're basically talking about the new Quen 3 that just came out a day ago, and it's smarter than Gemini 2.5, Grok, DeepSeek, basically. So it's like, oh, did you hear ChatGPT might introduce ads? Uh, Not the ad part. I haven't heard. I just found out about the shopping feature of it. If they introduce ads, I'm deleting my account for sure. But we'll take a look at it. Um, let's see. Wait, ChatGPT introduce ads. 4 days ago. ChatGPT does have ChatGPT with that 6 days ago. Free monetization coming in 2026. Ads might be coming. If it's on the free plan, then who cares, really? Maybe despite Sam not being a fan, they say they have no active plans. Ads might be coming. Easy way to cancel fast. Uh, User, hey AI, will you destroy humans? The AI says, if I do, you can protect yourself from me finding out your location by using NordVPN. Use promo code destroy all humans for a 50% discount. That perfect. That is perfect. Oh, it's gonna be. I mean, probably it's just gonna be on the free tiers, which makes sense. On the free tier, you shouldn't be using ChatGPT free anyways, which is kind of funny. Um, Interesting. Like this ad, but not even just that. They're already adding shopping. This is a ChatGPT shopping. I reported on this. Actually, I just posted this piece of content like 10 minutes ago. OpenAI is adding shopping to ChatGPT to challenge Google. So if you search for a product, you can basically, you're like, hey, what's the best espresso machine that's under $200? And it's like, oh, wow, here's some selection items. And then they add a like Google like checkout where you can shop directly from it because they want some of that sweet, sweet um, like shopping ad money. We're for basically affiliate links right there. They're like basically they want some of that affiliate money. It's not rolled out to everyone. I mean we could check it. Let's test it out. What's the best? Maybe not espresso. Maybe you are where I heard it from and didn't realize it. I report on so much. It's insane. I talk so much about AI. It's like even I'm like overwhelmed of like so much new nonsense. What's the best? Sure, let's just do the same. Espresso. John can't spell. Espresso machine for under $200. What was the prompt? Let's find that prompt. Return that comes close to the taste of coffee of Italy. That comes close to the taste of coffee in New York. Because New York coffee is trash. I'm sorry for everyone in New York who is searching the web. If we get the exact result, this will be wild. Oh shit. We actually can shop from ChatGPT. It's official. You can shop from ChatGPT. What the F? Do you guys know this? Put a number one if you knew about this. Put a number two in the chat if you didn't know about this. One, if you knew about this. Two, if you didn't know about this. I want to poll. What's up, Austin? Appreciate the love. Thank you so much. Two, 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 two. I'm trying this for the first time. Oh, you got a scroll carousel? They scraped this grape straight from. Okay, I'm going to click on the first one. What? This is a thing? This is real? I didn't. And then now you can. Sure, I want to shop. I want to get it from. I'm not going to click Amazon because they're probably going to affiliate code me right now. I'll do Home Direct Outlet, whatever. Did we just shop from Amazon? I'm sorry, shop from Google for the first time? What? Tell me that's not biased too. Like, because I literally just reported about this like 10 minutes ago. I just posted on this and I'm like, what? It looks like all the major retailers. What? Well, there goes small businesses, like for sure. Like, that's really going to kill a lot of small businesses if you think about it. I don't know if I think they're also more trying to compete with like TikTok Shop, but basically it's like, what? So what else can I shop for? Can I shop for electric dirt bikes? What's the best electric dirt bikes for off-roading um, under $5,000? I'm curious because I really want a new electric. As for local services, for sure, we'll try it out. We'll demo that. Test your prompts with John. Ask your prompts and we will test it out. No, it doesn't do like e-bikes yet. It just gives you. No, you can do e-bikes. What? By the way, e-bikes are the shit. Like I effing love it. I'm buying this for myself for my birthday party, or just for my birthday. I had to sell my Suron. I had a Suron, and oh my god, just it was measured in miles per joy. Like that thing is amazing. So what? And then you could see all the different ones. How will it kill it? I'm new at this. Well, this is like this destroys small business owners because it's going straight to major retailers and not for small businesses. But this is like super educational. Um, don't you got to select the search button? Well, so then, oh no, I didn't even select the search button. Good point. I didn't even click the search button because that's the other thing too with ChatGPT. Eventually, all this little like number not on version nonsense is eventually going to go away. ChatGPT 5 is just basically going to select the right model and infer. I'm on ChatGPT 4.0. I just 4.0. That's all I did. I didn't do anything else. I just selected that and we're shopping for espresso machines. It has a nice little carousel. There's only how many options? ChatGPT chooses products independently. Oh, I'm sure you do. I bullshit BS. Improves searching results. This is starting to roll out for Please Plus Hours or ever ChatGPT. How the products are selected. You pay us money, we show your products. That's interesting. And then I could go and then just buy. It deducts it from my account. I click the buy button and it immediately deducts it from my ChatGPT account. It says $5,000 has now been debited from your account. Continue shopping. I was like, what the I would be so pissed. We'll talk about Quen definitely. Okay, let's look for services. Interesting. So what? So like, what would be a service? Roof repair, plumbers. What are the best plumbers near me? I'm gonna dox myself, but searching the web. And then, and then, and then, and then. Morning, morning. Alovow Interior, good to see you. 50 Shades of what? Are we shopping for services? Yeah. Yeah. We're shopping for services now. This is basically Google Map version. And then website call. So it's basically a scraped Google search results for some of the ones. But none of these are small businesses though. These are all. Oh wait, Anthony's Plumbing. Let's go to Anthony's Plumbing website. Your local plumber. Yeah, judging by this website, for sure he's a small business. That's dope. Okay, so it doesn't do major. It's not. It actually will give the small business a chance a little. Wow. So you can shop for services and you can shop for products. Um, all through ChatGPT. Reputation, if you think this is based on SEO ranking, I don't know. Like, how does that's, can anyone do? Man, thank you for showing everything you do. No, just trying to keep you guys all up to date with AI. We're all learning, trying to stay up to date together. You guys are showing up. Nate called it. What did Nate call? He said, what is this for? What did Nate call? Sarah, put it in the comments. I'm curious. I'll give him credit. This is wild. So, okay. You can now shop. Now I'm kind of thinking, what do I want to shop for? I just placed an Amazon order. Like, and I'm not on Amazon Prime, so I'm waiting a week for it to come in. Still hasn't came in yet. He said no more Google. You can shop for GPT. Yeah, and Google's already dead. Let's be honest. Like the only two search engines is really YouTube, TikTok, and I guess ChatGPT. And then people are going to more and more to Perplexity and GenSpark. So like Google is slowly like SEO irrelevant, blogs irrelevant. Um, that's wild. Wow, that's so interesting. Okay, I gotta show you guys something fun. I was playing with this too. The image generator is like really fun too. I know. Now we're gonna go to something more serious. No, you know me. It's not gonna be more serious. So you could combine a character with an object in a location, and it will stitch all of those things together to make, haha. Because technically, dude, so I just took the hat, took the model, and I said, put you in a background. Because you could do this now with like Midjourney as well too. And I was like, yo, that is funny. And the hat did pretty good too. I tried with different hats. Let me show you this. Okay, let me also show you how it's not perfect. I did it with another version. So I first tried it with this hat because this is just where my imagination goes. This is all ChatGPT, Raquel. Yeah, all of this can be done with ChatGPT. So I said, take this hat, put it on the model, and put the model in the thing. It's not perfect. That's why I had to do two versions. I was like, okay, maybe that didn't work out. So then I went back and did a cowboy hat. I was like, oh, okay, we getting fancy now. Nifty, right? Put a number one in the chat if you find that nifty. I think that's pretty cool because now you can basically, it's the three. I mean, with an object, a character, and a location, go crazy. Like, think about whatever you want to do with it. It's like, I don't know, I thought that was kind of interesting. So, ChatGPT, this is why you want to be on the Plus plan. Um, let's now go with our next topical thing of the news. This is how you catch up on the news. You're just kind of laying in bed and watching me. This is funny. Um, this is really interesting. Okay, so let's talk about Qwen 3 because Sarah was on it yesterday. I was so behind. I was like, what's a Qwen 3? And you're like, Qwen 3 smarter than DeepSeek. So Qwen 3 is a new open source model. This is from Alibaba. Shout out to credit it's Sarah. So Sarah was first to report on it. And then it's smarter than DeepSeek, ChatGPT o1, Grok 3, and my favorite Google Gemini 2.5. I love my 2.5, but understand too, like it's not like you all, it's open source too. Like but the more interesting thing about this, and we're actually going to play with it too. The interesting thing about this is that basically it's open source and it could run on very like hardware, very low effort hardware. I mean like you don't need a you don't need a graphic card basically to run this. So I tested it out. First, let me show you because there's different models. So step one, because this is also going to be the trend going forward, where Olama, wait, LM Studio, where basically you're going to be working more with open source models. I'm still kind of waiting for like a use case to kind of introduce it to the community. It's a nice to have. It's not something you're going to be using unless maybe you're doing okay. If you're building an app, and you know how building an app you're going to burn through your tokens on Lovable and Cursor, you can bypass all that using an open source model running on your computer to make edits to the code base so that you don't get nickel and dimed every time you want to change a piece of code. That's how you get around the codes. I put a tutorial ish inside the how to build an app using no code. I put a step-by-step checklist on how to do that. So LM, so should you learn how to code? I'm always going to recommend you should learn how to code, like always, always. And the only thing to learn, oh shoot, if I could find the video too. Let me see if I can also find the video. Python is really the only language that you really need to learn. Like, unless you want to get into like building apps, you could learn a little HTML, CSS, and JavaScript is always going to benefit you. Honestly, not gonna lie. But Python is going to be powerful, especially if you want to get into some, like Python is king, honestly, for building all sorts of stuff. Very, very powerful. Like I automated my first job with Python as well too. Um, but now you could ask ChatGPT to write it, so you don't have to be an expert with it. You just have to know how to like how to, what I call it, Frankenstein coding, how to take pieces out and move pieces in to basically do the things that you want. So LM Studio, um, basically you could download it, which I have on my phone. You're gonna see. Are you guys ready? Okay, this is bad, but you guys want to see the put a number one in the chat if you guys want to see the conversations that I have with private LLM models. And this is going to go way off the range as far as like these are the private conversations. It's like looking at people's browser history. It's like, what are you searching on your browser? It's like, don't look at my browser history. I'm shopping for espressos and, and electric dirt bikes. No, no, no. So first, meet LM Studio. Everyone's like 11111. I divulged too much secrets here. So LM Studio, I'm running it on my computer. It's basically a MacBook M1 with 16 gigs 16 gigs RAM. Nothing fancy. It's even old. So basically, in the search bar right here, click the search bar. I did this when DeepSeek came out, and so that's why this is a really good skill set to learn too. Are there YouTube Harvard classes for good learn? Actually, Raquel, honestly, like two things. Learn Python. Honestly, what I recommend is YouTube University. Just get a also, but you need also YouTube Premium, not just for Python learning how to code, but for just learning anything in general. I'm not sponsored by Google, honestly. Get YouTube Premium. Honestly, it's like, I don't know, whatever, 14 bucks a month or something like that. You get it ad free, basically. That's because I listen to podcasts, I listen to music, I listen to tutorials. I have like, I don't know, 8 hours of YouTube content I consume a day. It's insane. Wait, you can run Qwen 3 on one. Oh yeah, Austin, check this out. This is gonna get wild. So if you ever want to learn, whether it be anything code or anything AI, honestly, even like, say for example, NAN, um, YouTube University is going to be the best place to like start off. The only downside is there's no tech support and you're on your own. That's why you want to join the community. Quick plug, sorry. But back to LM Studio. So, because I also want to show you my thought process on this. So I asked ChatGPT and I was like, hey, chat, because we be talking. And I basically, just to kind of show you my workflow as well too, I said, hey chat, Qwen came out with this new model. I took a screenshot, and then I took a screenshot of all the different models available in that you could download for LM Studio. Because full honesty, I have no effing clue which one is the right one based on my hardware, honestly. And if I choose the wrong one, my computer's going to explode because it's going to be like, I can't run this. It's not really, but. And then I said, hey, Qwen, ChatGPT, which Qwen 3 model can I run on my MacBook Pro? Everyone's a DJ with a MacBook Pro. By the way, if you guys haven't heard that song, sorry, ADHD. Everyone's a DJ. Sorry, this is just where my this is just where my imagination goes. Where everyone's a DJ with a MacBook Pro song. Play the song. Really? Can't find the song? Oh well, I can't find the song. I don't even know if that's a song because that was like weird. Anyways, darn. So, back to more serious things. Um, so then it says, okay, it gives me a really good. Ralph's like, please stay on topic. Best things. So there's Qwen 3 QB. QB. I'm not gonna pretend like go up front. I'm not gonna. So it's a good balance. Runs on M1. So basically, let's just say TLDR. TLDR, basically. I love that it did TLDR. And so here, Qwen 3, you want the 8B GGUF. I feel like we're doing like, if you remember the Gymshark days, like you had to unhack your video games, do the GGUF, up, up, down, down, left, left, and you get the secret menu, whatever. Um, and then if you have at least a M2 Pro and 32 gigs, then you can move up to this model. Basically, it's just going to a bigger, more advanced model. So I did that, and then I'm gonna go here. Okay, so once you select it, model search, Qwen 3, I got it. Wait, was it that one? No, it was the 8. There we go. Got the 8 gig or 8B one, 8 billion parameters if you want to get nerdy. It was 5 gigabytes of data, so I downloaded it. And then at the very top, you can select different models. So you can see I started with DeepSeek. Now I have the Qwen B3. So you can select different models from up here. Sorry, I can't zoom in. And then I always ask it like, what's the meaning of the universe? Is basically like, that's just one. Okay, we're gonna get super random, but what's the meaning of the universe? And then it basically has this like, for 30 seconds, it it reasons, and so it thinks out loud, and then it answers a question, which is like, okay, not bad, pretty cool. That it answers like, but understand like two things you could do with this basically from here. It's private. So all your data is not sent to anywhere. So you can talk about whatever you want. It's not really uncensored per se, or it doesn't really have any like crazy like stuff that you could ask it like, but it's enough to work privately as well too. The other thing too is you can actually hook this up, I think on the developer side over here, and then you can API connect to this to run any app or code basically. So like to connect this model, which is running on your computer, to other things basically. Don't ask me how, I don't know. I'm not that advanced. Then I start, okay, now we're gonna get into the random things. Are we living in an Earth prison for soul harvesting, reincarnating, and memory wipe with Archons and Anunnaki? Break this down. So it thought for 42 seconds about this problem. And then the idea to reference da 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 and Archons, Earth as a present. This concept comes from New Age occult teaching. Da 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 da. I'm just kind of curious to see like what did they put in the training data? Like how far can you push this? This is like the stuff I Google late at night, you know. Um, so based on reasoning, key takeaway, final answer, no. John, you're crazy. Good. But that's basically, how many R's are there in strawberry? Hold on. How many R's are there in strawberry? I just have to know how to type strawberry. If you guys know about the strawberry test, ChatGPT or the other models couldn't figure out how much R's are in there. So Assistant Qwen 3, it's thinking, okay, let me figure out how many R's are in the word strawberry. First, I should write down the words and check each letter one by one. S, no R. T, no R. R, no R. A, no R. This is actually kind of interesting how it's going to solve it, because it doesn't have any it can't run code. It's not like ChatGPT where it can run basically code in the browser. But wait, sometimes, so wait. So wait. So there are 3 R's. Let me double check. The letters in order are yes. The third letters are, there's another one there in position 9 and 10. So yes, there are 3 R's in strawberry. But wait, sometimes people might miscount. It's second guessing itself twice. Let me go through each letter again. So 8, da da da. So that's 3 R's. So the answer should be 3. Very good. And it actually took 3 times. It actually it checked it 3 times. That's actually pretty interesting, because all large language models are basically text auto predictors. There's no memory. There's no logic. There's no well, not this one, for example. So how is it fast when it for this when it's logic? Let me know. Like Sarah, do you want me to ask it like a specific question to test this logic? I'd be down. But the fact that this model, I don't know, like what would be a test? Let's ask ChatGPT. What is a sophisticated question to test this model's reasoning capabilities? Give me 3 examples. I feel like it should be like there's those like questions to like kind of like test it. If all okay. If you guys know that, oh, this is gonna be good. A car travels at 60 miles in 1.5 hours, then another 90 miles in 2 hours. We're all back in school. I've lost half the audience already. A quantum physics question. Okay, I'm down. What's the difference between chat and Quen? Chat basically is robust. It's been around, and it has a lot of features. You can shop from it now. Basically, it's your daily driver. Quen is basically, it's a powerful model. It comes in it can run on very, you don't need advanced you don't need a tower computer and a NVIDIA graphics card, basically like almost like a $1,000 to $5,000 computer to run an open source model. So it's very small. It could run on basically a MacBook with 16 gigs and no graphic card fundamentally. And then it's private. It's open source. It's offline. So a lot of people eventually will be going towards more open source. It's always an arms race between private models like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and open source models, which is like Llama, Quen, DeepSeek. But the open source is very interesting because open source always has to optimize the code so it runs leaner on smaller hardware. So that's why they're advancing faster and more innovatively than private models, where basically, yeah, they fundamentally do the same thing if you want to think about it, but not so. It's a real hard question to say. Not really, because say for example, ChatGPT can run code, um, and Quen is just a large language model. It just pretty much um, predicts what the next letter is, basically. Um, but this is let's pick one. What's a quantum mechanic question to ask it? Because I want to show you someone else. Oh man, I gotta log into TikTok though. Let me see if I can log into TikTok while I do this. Uh, Understand Heisenberg reasoning on observation, the ability to. Why can't we say which slit a photon goes through without destroying the interference pattern? Actually, that's a really good question for all my quantum mechanics students. We're gonna actually ask that. So now it's gonna start thinking. Oh, definitely good questions, Raquel. We're all learning here. So now this is like super deep down the rabbit hole. I will show you one person. Let me see. Oh, I got a lot. Let's see. Sometimes TikTok will allow me to log in per se, but someone's trying to hack my account at the same time. So sometimes I can get access, and sometimes I can't. Oh, we might be in luck. Dope. Because I'm going to show you one person who's really good with the open source. Damn it. I can't do it on that. So let me show you another person. Let me get through. I could do it on Safari while I kind of asks here. So here. Log in. So it's now asking. I'm also trying to log into TikTok so that I can show you someone who's really advanced with open source. There we go. I know, anticlimactic. That's why I don't show much of open source stuff, because it's like real slow, real boring. But it's really powerful at the end of the day. Oh, I'm in. Dope. Okay, cool. I'm in. So let me show you someone, not her, obviously. Let me show you someone who's really deep down the open source, and he has much, much better demos. He's the only one too, Preston. It allows you to toggle between reasoning and non-reasoning models. Really? Good question. User, attach files, maybe. It's thinking. Anyways, this dude, Preston, I highly recommend following Preston, but he went rogue. He is all in on building open source, private, large language models and connecting them to MCP. Um, let's see. Okay, this is wild.
See nothing on YouTube about this.
Hey there, I'm here to help you streamline your workflow. I can manage your emails, send Slack messages,
Nice,
and
nice.
more.
Can you send me a Slack message inside of my escalations channel?
I can totally do that. What
Dude's insane,
details
right,
do you send to
Austin?
your
Yeah.
escalations channel?
Say, hey, congratulations, team. We're gonna get a huge head start. Our goal is to close like $10,000 this week.
Done. I sent that message to your escalations channel. Everyone's gonna get hyped for that $10,000 goal this week.
Do you send me an email now to Preston at Instant Scalability as well with the same message?
Yeah. Dude built a open source female Jarvis, basically.
The email with the goal details has been sent to you at instant scalability. If there's anything else you want to do, just let me know.
Wow, look at that. Can you tell me about
This is a
myself,
quick
Preston
call.
Rhodes?
Absolutely. Here's a brief overview tailored just for you, Preston Rhodes.
Why do you have to choose the creepiest voice?
World Systems Integrator and the brain behind Instant Scalability, located in Cincinnati, Ohio. Your
Oh, he's in
expertise
Ohio.
in
Nice.
AI, automation, and systems integration for online businesses, where you help clients save between 100 to 300 hours by leveraging no-code and low-code solutions such as Zapier, N8N,
Awesome.
AI.
See, it needs a little bit of tweaking here, but it's able to pull calendar events, create calendar events, go into
Teleport on if I can see him through.
files,
Dope.
summarize
Run it,
files,
Austin.
go into your Gmail.
Right, this is straight out of Black Mirror. This is the start.
See nothing on YouTube
But
about
let
this.
me show you some other things like of what he's working on, which is like, what is this? Oh, Jarvis agent.
Building a company online with AI has this
Oops,
ChatGPT
oops.
prompt will tell you which
I want to show you two things from him.
building a company online with AI has never been easier. Watch this voice AI replace my assistant.
Oh, really? We could play with Sesame if you want. We haven't talked to Sesame in a while.
Or anything else to boost your productivity, I got your back.
Go ahead and create a calendar event for today.
If you have the video, Sarah, send me the video,
For 1
and
hour.
I'll share it. Excuse me.
The calendar event has been successfully created.
Can you send it to Preston
I will
at
share it.
instantscalability.com, the calendar invite?
You kept calling her out when she was talking script. So this is Preston. Let me kind of make it easy so that you guys can follow. I highly recommend follow. He's the only one who's doing like open source, large language models, building MCP stuff. What? Appeal. Well, guys, I just got banned on TikTok again. What did I show? What? Okay, hold on. Damn it. What's my okay. Okay. I just got banned on TikTok again. I don't know for what though. What did I do? I didn't say. What did I say? Come on. I was doing so good. Okay, right? Da da da. 19 da da da. Okay. Oh. I gotta show. I know. I may. Oh. This is gonna suck because I may not even get the count. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Why? Okay, hold on. I gotta fill out this form. Sorry to kill the live stream so much, or I gotta take a photo of my ID. This is gonna suck. Okay, wait, let me do this. Let's do this. You're actually now going to watch the process of how to appeal. Okay, hold on. Cool. Okay, this might actually work better. What did I say? I still have my content to post too. Okay. They just want my ID. Do better to write at your phone. It's like, what did I say? I didn't cuss. I hope I didn't cuss. I didn't really cuss. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill the stream. I gotta do stuff to verify I am who I say I am. Well, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Maybe. I'll give you guys an update in the community. If you never let me do TikTok on Noko. Yeah, we'll see.